The mother and that guy, whoever that guy is. What is that guy's name?
I want to start off this press conference to say something as a deep note that I can tell America. What we seen at the beginning of this press conference, the father being at this press conference.
If anybody want to get pregnant this summer, when I go on tour, the I Choose You tour, I'm going to start this over from the beginning because I want to make sure that we get this right. When I go on the I Choose You tour, if I get you pregnant, I got to make sure that you have a house paid for, and I'm going to make sure you straight. If you're gonna be my baby mama, I'm going to make sure you good. You hit the lottery. You go listen, but you're gonna have to try to get pregnant. You're gonna have to try to get pregnant. And I'm giving bonuses for women that are just getting out of their relationship with their dusty man that was talking negative about me. So if you can catch him on camera, for example, if you secretly record him, listen to me. Hold on. Before we get into this, if you can secretly record your man talking negatively about me, right? If you secretly record, this is a part of the I Choose You tour VIP package. If you secretly record your man talking negatively about me, and then you just so happen to get out of a relationship when I come to your city, and you try to get pregnant, if you wind up getting pregnant, you get a bonus. All right, you get a bonus. In addition to you being able to get a house to make sure that you can comfortably raise my son in, you also get a bonus, and I'll make sure you good. Get you a car, right? We get them the baby mama special, the Porsche Macans. We're gonna get them the baby mama special, the Porsche Macan paid off. You can choose between electric or gas version. And we're gonna get you a house. We're gonna get you a home. It's gonna be fully paid off, and we'll take care of the property taxes and the insurance for the rest of your life. We'll put it in your name. Don't worry about it, baby. If you put extra effort into getting pregnant, I'm gonna need you to read between the lines, and you may win a house. You may win a house this summer, but you gotta record him talking negatively about me before you get out of this relationship. Even if you out of it temporarily while you with me, and then you go back into the relationship, don't worry about it. Just hit me up, email me at antondaniels413@gmail.com. Make sure you get fit. Make sure you get your life together, because if I choose you too, then it could be a life-saving moment. You can be relieved from all of that rent that you paying, everything that you got going on. You can 100% change your life. Last night I went to sleep. I said, you know what? I'm not even going to do the tour. Today, because I got so many people being dusty in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and reinstate the tour. Tour back on. Tour back on. For anybody that want a house in your respective city, when I come to the city, I might be staying there, but it's yours. It's yours. All right? It come with stipulations, though. I'm going to have to put that in the paperwork. Don't worry. We'll talk about it. We'll work out everything out before you try to get pregnant. Anyways, let's get back to the press conference. This is the representative and the mother speaking about what happened. Take a look.
I want to start off this press conference to say something as a deep note.
Lisa, you gotta try to get pregnant, Lisa.
What we seen at the beginning of this press conference, the father being at this press conference, these are my words, don't quote anybody, is a disrespect to the dignity of his son. Next Generation Action Network from the beginning has respected the loss of life. No matter our opinion of it, we have kept our opinion.
Is he supposed to be a lawyer, y'all? Y'all tell me in the chat, is he supposed to be a lawyer?
Close. We have not attacked. We have not shared the information that was shared with us about Austin Metcalf, because we respect the dignity of life and loss. And as a minister, I will not attack a grieving family, even if I disagree with them. When I have stood before this podium for people who have died at the hands of law enforcement, I have asked for that same manner of respect. And even when the shoe is on the other foot,
Is that the father right there? Is that the father? Because I know that that's the mother. The mother is going to speak. I'm going to fast forward to her in a second. Is that the father?
Not do that. And all I'm going to say, so it don't be asked later, is that was disrespectful and just shows you all the character who is not invited.
Is he talking negatively like about the father like this? I'ma just tell y'all real talk, straight up. This is not of God. God ain't in this. God ain't nowhere in it. I don't care who say that they a minister. I don't care who say that they ordained. I'm telling you that God is not in this. The godly thing to do as a minister. I'm not a minister. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a pastor. I'm going on tour this summer. So don't hold me to the same standards as you holding him. This is not the actions of a person that is respectful of the pulpit and that is of God. Because God ain't nothing in this. All he had to do was move forward with the press conference and say, listen, condolences to the family. I want to make sure that I address this issue, and I want to let y'all know and clear some stuff up with regard to my family. He didn't even have to speak on him. He talking about disrespectful? Come on, fam. Stop.
Was disrespectful. And on the other foot, I will not, as that was disrespectful and just shows you all the character who was not invited.
This is silly. This is crazy.
That is inappropriate to be.
This is crazy.
But he did it. And so I say to people, actions speak louder than words. Okay? What he has failed into is the political operatives that want to make this thing a political thing of hate.
He don't even know how to speak.
Racism. We have conservative operatives that have been posting non-stop about this case. It is outright disrespectful. We haven't been doing it.
He trying to get famous, y'all.
The Next Generation Action Network has been here, popular and unpopular. So regardless of what going on,
he's trying to get famous, y'all.
That was disrespectful. Disrespectful. And I will leave it to y'all to define it. But of course we want to. Y'all, I'm Minister Dominique Alexander. I serve as the president of the Next Generation Action Network. Today I come before you with a heavy heart, but determined in spirit. Not just as an advocate, but as a black man, as a father, as a protector, in community, and children. There are 4 critical points I must address today, and I want to make sure that the public and the media and everyone who believes in truth and justice. First, the misinformation about the fund. From the very beginning, there was an intentional disinformation surrounding the fund created in the support of the Anthony family. The Karmelo Anthony Fund, hosted by Give, Send, Go, let's be clear. The family has not received one dime. Any of the media could have verified this. But we saw on Twitter, we saw on Facebook, and so many different things of the false, lavish life of this family.
Actually, they are getting money now. They are now about to start being dispersed funds as a result of it. So even if he's saying this right now, it's a white lie because they already know that the money is coming. Then this is why they're already in anticipation and spending the way that they're going to spend. Now, if you can justify it or not justify it, on one hand, people are saying, hey, their address and their home is being put online, and so that is a safety issue, which I agree. That is a safety issue. And if people decide that they want to donate, then they can donate. If they want to donate to the defense fund, or if they want to donate to make sure that they help the family, or if they want to donate in order to support the family, that is their right to do so, regardless of if you agree with them or not, regardless if you agree with the case or not. It is their right to be able to do so. And let me tell you why it is their right. I'm going to be as objective as possible, and I'm going to just tell the truth. I'm not on anybody's side. I don't have a vested interest in this. It does not benefit me one way or the other. But this is what I know for sure. When people that people don't agree with on the conservative side, right, whether it be Daniel Penny or whatever, nobody can hold them accountable for getting funds donated to their causes or getting their lawyers paid for or anything like that, because it happens both ways. Whether you conservative, whether you liberal, whether you want black, you white, most of the time when the case becomes public, even when the liberals are super mad at a conservative because he defended himself in a court of law against whatever it is that he's being convicted for, they absolutely positively donate, or they add resources, or they have some super PAC paying for the lawyers to make sure that the guy 100% get taken care of. On the flip side, I may not necessarily agree with whether or not he's innocent or guilty, or the whole thing that's surrounding the case as far as what's been reported on in the news, but I am not going to sit there and say that people should. I'm not going to donate because I don't want to, but I'm not going to criticize somebody else. If that's what you want to do with your money, you should be able to donate to the defense fund to make sure that the family is taken care of. That's your business. That is your business. Both sides, either way, all of them get funds donated to them so that they can have a fair day in court. I have no problem whatsoever if somebody is getting funds that is being voluntarily donated by the people to make sure that they got a defense fund or do whatever it is that they got to do. That is on him, because it happens on both sides. So we have to be objective. We have to be objective and say that it's fair. If it's fair for one side, it's fair for the other. I'm not interested in donating to it. But I can't tell people that they can't donate to the defense fund of somebody else when they want to do it. That is up to them. And no, it is not backpedaling. It's being objective. I'm objective to remove emotion from this because I have no dog in the fight whatsoever. And I could just call it straight down the middle based off of what I see, a spade being a spade. Now, people may disagree with me, but that is being objective. More than one thing can be true at the same time. You can have a defense fund based off of whatever it is that people want to donate. At the same time, I don't have to believe that you are innocent. But it is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. That is their money. They can do whatever they want to do with it. You should not be criticizing it.
$800,000 home.
Does it look good? No. But that's their money. If people want to donate to it, then they can.
Purchase Escalade in private security. Let me make this very clear. The Next Generation Action Network has always had its security detail. Many of you that know us in the Dallas and Fort Worth media know that we have our own security detail. One of the individuals that escorted Karmelo Anthony out of jail is here present with us now. They are a part of the Next Generation Action Network security team. The family hasn't hired any private contractors or whatever, or splurged or whatever. But if they have the audacity to spend money for their safety and security, that's their prerogative.
Sound like they're going to be getting the bag and a check once that funds start getting distributed for whatever that around-the-clock security is. Come on, let's be for real. We know that retroactive pay is going to be real. Nobody is just doing nothing for free. I 100% believe that they're going to get retroactively paid, and this is going to be a come up for some people.
The family has not withdrawn, and just until recently, just yesterday, they were officially notified by Give, Send, Go that they could start the withdrawal process. But if anybody know about this process, they know that that takes about 2 to 3 days to withdraw from that and actually hit any account.
So what does that mean?
This blatant propaganda wasn't just about the fund. It was to discourage the public from giving to the fund. That's what this was about. Because just like TMZ was able to call, Give, Send, Go, everybody in the media, in these news outlets that I've never heard before, could have did the same thing. When I first called Give, Send, Go, they gave me every information that I needed.
They gave me every information that I needed. Every piece of information that I've needed. You know, I heard this guy speaking on a clip, and that's why I was incentivized to go and find this. He was using all kind of wrong grammatical. Like, y'all not going to tell me that these people are just lawyers. If these people are lawyers, then anybody could be a lawyer. If you are a Room 9 student, you definitely could be a lawyer. These people just talking any old kind of thing, and they just saying anything that come to their mind, man.
Okay? So that's what I'm going to say on regards to that. Let me make this very clear. This family never authorized a single fund on the GoFundMe platform. All of the funds that were raised on the GoFundMe were all fraudulent. Fraud.
All right, I'm tired of hearing this guy. It looks like he took up 20 minutes. He took up 20 minutes. I want to hear from the mother.
About me.
Hold on. He's talking about
because it has not even went through a grand jury to be indicted. We don't know if a grand jury will indict or not. We don't know. That's in the district attorney's hands. Okay? And their legal team is preparing a packet for those things, and we will not be talking about the legal process regarding this case. Okay? So after today, I just want the media to know, and I want the public to know. I don't care what you say about me. I've been in this thing for 11 years. I am tried, tested, and proven. I'm gonna just say, I'm from Oak Cliff. Worser things have been said about me, baby.
Worser thing. I'm not the sharpest knife in the tool shed. Is worser a word? Give me a second. Let me look that up. Somebody in the chat, let me know. Is because it may well be, and I just don't know. AI on Google says worser is an archaic and non-standard word for worse. It was used in older forms of English, but is now considered outdated and generally avoided in formal writing and speech. So basically, he's speaking Ebonics. Hold on. Did he say worser things have been said about me? What the heck is going on out here in these streets? Somebody said, who cares, Anton, you throwing now. So you saying that I can't, if somebody comes on a public platform to hold a press conference, that I can't evaluate what it is that they're saying? I can't do a review video of that? So if you, because people do review videos of me all the time. Sometimes they don't like me. Sometimes they agree with me. That's their prerogative. He's going publicly and he wants to continue to get famous, and now he's using the word worser. Give me a second.
After today, I just want the media to know, and I want the public to know. I don't care what you say about me. I've been in this thing for 11 years. I am tried, tested, and proven. I'm gonna just say, I'm from Oak Cliff. Worser things have been said about me, baby. You ain't gotta inbox me, you ain't gotta tell me. I am the first person to tell my testimony.
Whenever black people want to deflect away from the thing that they're being held accountable for, they always frame it in the form of a testimony. Just be careful, y'all. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Whenever black people don't want to take accountability, and whenever they want to try to justify the thing that's been found out against them, and I don't know what's been found out against them because I'm not interested in knowing anything about him. I don't care more about the case. They always try to frame it in the form of a testimony, and that's my testimony, and I overcame the person that I used to be, and I'm not to be judged. Based off of that, I'm to be judged based off of the worser things that I do now. That's what people do. I don't want to hear from him. I want to hear from the lady. He's been talking for 20 minutes. Give me a second.
My name is Kayla Hayes. I am the mother of Karmelo Anthony. 3 years ago, my family moved to North Texas, searching for a better life.
North Texas.
Like so many other families, we wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband works hard every single day to provide for us. To make
This is what I'm trying to figure out. All right. This is what I'm trying to figure out. And forgive me if I'm a little off. and I'm always open to being wrong, but I doubt it. Why is the woman the one that is sitting there having the press conference and talking instead of the man? If something happens that then requires for a statement to be made or for something to be communicated on behalf of the family, I'm doing it. She not even gonna be in the public eye. I don't want her visible. I don't want her on cameras. I don't want her nothing. Hey, you stay in the house. You focus on taking care of business. I got this. Why is the woman the one that's always? Why is the man sitting in the background? Unless maybe he got a stuttering problem. I don't know. But why is the woman in the front one in the front talking, and the man is in the back crying?
Sure we're the best financial to make sure we're in the best financial position possible. As a stay-at-home mom, I made it my life's mission to ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. And wake up.
Y'all said that she the stepmother. Somebody verify that for me before I take that as law.
This tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Karmelo
Shout out to you, big
and the
homie.
Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about.
That's a fact. I agree with that. Nobody should be threatening and calling other people. Got too much time on their hands, and for you to be doing work on your computer to try to figure out where somebody live, and people that be creating these fake memes and these fake Photoshop pictures trying to stir up something and putting out addresses online, those people should be prosecuted to the furthest extent of the law, because this is a thing that we shouldn't have inside of the United States of America.
The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, have
She's
been
the reader.
overwhelming.
Okay, I got you.
The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff. Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms.
Yeah, that's not cool.
My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death.
Hold on. Give me a second. I want to show y'all something because I seen that scene earlier today. I gotta go for a second. Give me a second. Let me see something. Karmelo, Anthony, press conference, mother. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get this up here real quick. Because y'all got to see the acting. The acting is atrocious in this case. I'm not saying that they're not emotionally affected, but the acting is atrocious, y'all. Check this out. Hold on.
As well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death.
Yo, dog. He did that right on cue, didn't he? Hold on, check it out. She said, and his mental health has been deteriorating day by day. He says, oh, Jesus. Come on, big dog. Come on.
Health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death.
Is this a simulation? Is this a simulation? What am I looking at here, man? I'm not. I'm not going to act like I don't see what I saw. Communication is just as much body language as it is what's coming out of your mouth. Why did he wait till she said that before he went into the side? Oh, it's mental health. Yes, this is crazy.
Health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured
Oh, oh man. Jesus Lord. Got his Kendrick Lamar beads on, his Minister Farrakhan bow tie on. This is so funny, bro. I can't do this. I just can't.
death threats. My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what may happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds.
God, Lord have mercy.
And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a two-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do.
I'm just letting it play out. I'm not saying nothing else because y'all keep saying stuff and I don't want to be the bad guy. I'm chilling.
We believe in the Constitution. We believe in the laws of this state, but those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you. To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process.